so I'm not about to let Black History Month pass by without a folktale to celebrate. However, I am going to bring in some professionals. Adwoa, Solomon, I was wondering if you had an African folktale to share. Ooh, maybe one for Valentine's Day since we just celebrated. Bonus points if it's a little, you know how my audience likes it, effed up.
So we've got a messed up love-ish folktale for you from the Yoruba people of Nigeria. Kind of like a reverse Cinderella.
It's time for Folklore with Friends. Bonk.
Once upon a time, in the village of Ayabaru, lived Olajumoke, a beauty so captivating. She was the most beautiful woman in all the land, so beautiful that...
We get it. Anyway, news of her great beauty spread. Suitors came lining asking for her hand in marriage, but she refused them all. None of them were handsome enough to match her beauty. But then, her destiny strode into the marketplace.
There she met a man, Ori. All the maidens in the market were drawn to his eloquence and physique, but Olajumoke was in awe of his mere presence. She decided on that spot that was her man.
So she left her stall and started following him around the market. He noticed and he asked her why, and she explained that she loved him and she was ready to go anywhere with him.
The young man told her he came from a land beyond the red and blue seas. Then he asked her if she was still interested in going anywhere with him. Olajumoke nodded. I will go anywhere with you. Ori responded, Beauty, leave me. Beauty, leave me. You have to leave because we will get to the blue sea. You have to leave because we'll get to the Red Sea. Go back home, Beauty. Go back, Beauty, home.
However, Olajumoke was resolute that she would follow him to the ends of the earth. Thus, Ori was done making sure that she was not forced. On their journey, they crossed the blue Red Sea, just as Ori had described.
Off they went into a forest where magic lived. And there, Ori, well, he started to, how do I put this gently, fall apart.
Literally, first his legs, then the rest, then there was only his head and chest that remained. And on a great tree, he returned his torso. Imagine that, Olajumoke's dream guy turned into a floating head.
Olajumoke could no longer mask her fear. She said, I'm head out. She begged him that he should allow her to go back home, but Ori declined and said that he couldn't.
He then placed cowrie chains on her neck so that any time she attempted to escape from his home, the chain would start to alert him with the following song.
Ori, 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 Olajumoke, no, which translates to, oh head, Olajumoke is escaping. And when he heard this, Ori would come with the speed of lightning and stamped himself on her chest. So she resigned her fate to live in this forest together forever.
And there you have it, the beautiful story. Happy Valentine's Day.
Wait, so that's how it ends?
Well, there's a version of how an ugly hunter comes to save her.
Oh, okay, so we're gonna have one of those situations where, like, the hot guy is evil, but the ugly guy is worthy.
Well, he says to her parents he would only save her if they promised to marry her off to him. So she didn't have much of a say. It's kind of between a pretty head or an ugly mean hunter. So not sure how much of a happily ever after that is.
It just goes to show you, wherever you are in the world, vain women always get the fuzzy end of the lollipop, even though men do not get punished for their high beauty standards. Thank you so much to Solomon and Adwoa of Adeche Atelier for sharing that wonderful Nigerian tale. You can enjoy more African folklore and original art inspired by it by following Adeche Atelier right now. They have a podcast too called Afro Mythos, and it's excellent. So hop on that, and happy Black History Month. Folklore with Friends. Bonk.